about you, but anytime I see a musician traveling or in the airport or on a gig, I always see this logo. And this bag is carried not just by bass players, but guitar players, drummers, percussionists, keyboard players. Just about everybody knows about this bag. And I tell you, it's one of those things that almost every one of my friends that are professional musicians has at least one of them. So today what I wanted to do is tell you guys the reason why pros always use mono cases. Now, just so you know, this video is not sponsored by Mono or any company. This is just my personal opinion about these particular cases. I've been using them over the last 10 years or more of my career and have about 6 or 7 of them that I've used week in and week out. Now, before we get started, if any of you guys are interested in supporting this channel, feel free to check out my website, travisdykesmusic.com, to where if you make a purchase to any product on the site, it helps support this channel and bring you more videos. So I've been using mono cases for most of my professional music career. And honestly, I've seen so many other players on the road and different things using this. And that was the reason why it came up on my radar of like cases and bags to get. And so years ago, I bought my first one. It was a M80 Dual case. And honestly, I have not looked back since then. Now, with that being said, these cases do have flaws, and we are going to test some of these cases on the road a little bit later in the video. Now, there are 3 main reasons why a lot of musicians buy mono products. 1, they're high quality. 2, they have incredible features that not other cases have. And 3, they have a great lifetime warranty, or they used to. Now, something just right off the bat is the quality of each of their products and cases and bags are made with this ballistic nylon that's water resistant and super protective of whatever you put in it. And a lot of their products have been tested to, dropped and seen like different things like that to make sure that it protects what's in it. And I'm telling you, that has been a game changer for a lot of their products. Now, a lot of their products are very lightweight, very strong zippers, and a lot of strong and quality components, which makes them last on the road for a long time. Now, when you travel with this in the airport and like you're at a gate agent or something like that, they're like, ooh, this is a soft case, let's put it in the overhead. That's great. You want people to do that. But the thing is that even if you have to gate check your guitar or instrument with this case, it will most likely be okay, because honestly, I've used one case for over 10 years and I still check it and it's totally fine. Over the years of using mono cases, a lot of my friends have used them and checked them at the desk. That is just crazy to me. Usually my last resort is doing a little gate check or something like that. But I most times want to put it in the overhead of the plane. And what's so cool is that their cases for guitar and bass, even if it's a dual case, they are sized to be able to fit in overhead, which is perfect for people who fly all the time. Now, what I wanted to do today is not just tell you about their products and just read everything off the website. I want to take these cases on the road on a gig to show you exactly how they work and the benefits of having them on the road will be. Now, the cases we're going to be checking out today are the Mono M80 Classic in Dual case, the Monorail Pedalboard and Pedalboard case, the Mono Vertigo Ultra Bass case, and the Mono Flyby Ultra backpack. Now, the M80 Classic is one of the first cases I've ever bought from Mono, and it has been with me for over 10 years. So take a look at this. I actually have this Mono Classic M80 case that I've used for over 10 years, and then I have a brand new one sitting right next to it. It's kind of insane to see like how close they you can see some of the wear as far as color and things like that, but they pretty much look like they're standing about the same when they're sitting right next to each other. Another one that I've used for over 10 years as well is the Mono M80 Dual case. So I wanted to show you guys this because this still protects your instrument even after 10 years of using it. And I wanted to let you see what it actually looks like after 10 years of use. Now, between the M80 Dual and the M80 Classic, they're pretty much the same features on both of them, just one of them can carry 2 bases and one can carry 1 base. Now, on this case, in the big zipper compartment, you can fit a lot of cables, your computer, and a lot of different things in this area. And it also has this little strap right there where you can unhook it with Velcro and put your cables or even headphones right there so you can get to them pretty easily. Now, on the next side of the case, you see these 3 hooks, and what these are for what we call a guitar tick. And honestly, I would suggest if you are a musician and you carry pedals or anything like that, get the guitar tick. Don't try to work without it, because I've had this case for over 10 years, and if I didn't have that guitar tick, I would not be able to carry much at all. Now, at the top, there's a little zipper for a little case where you can put, like, you know, credentials for festivals or events or pins or anything extra. I always keep a tuner in mind and a little wire cutter to be able to change strings and different things like that. Now, one thing that really makes every one of these cases stand out, especially when it comes to guitars, is this neck block on the inside of the case, which the case is completely padded with very, very strong padding. But the thing is that this block that helps your neck kind of helps balance your neck out so it doesn't bend or bow when you're traveling with it. Now, this case also has backpack straps that you can tuck in if you don't want to use them, but I use them all the time, so I always have them connected and ready to go, so you can carry it like a backpack through the airport or wherever you're trying to go. Now, what's really cool is at the bottom is got a little extra padding and protection, so when you sit your bass up or your guitar up, it will be protected at the bottom a little bit more than the rest of the sides. Now, one of Mono's newest products that have really been flying off the shelves is this monorail pedal board. And this is a really high quality pedal board that's light and very, very strong. Now, they do have a monorail that's a smaller one that you can fit in a smaller case and has a smaller footprint that's just as strong and high quality as well. Now, with that being said, it comes with a high quality case just like all the other ones, with that ballistic nylon, water resistant, all that good stuff. And also it has hooks for if you want to add the shoulder strap as well to make it easier to carry multiple things. Now, something Mono has released too that is a separate purchase from this pedal board but helps you with your pedal board is this Mono power supply. Now, this is a new thing that they just released, and basically what it is, it's a way that you can power your pedals pretty easily. I think this powers about 6 or so different pedals, and then it also has like a USB so you can charge your phone if you want to right there by your pedal board during rehearsal or at a show. Something else I think that is really dope about this that I haven't really seen on a lot of power supplies is that it actually has a switch to change how much power you send to your pedals here. So it has a little switch. You can go 12 volt, in the middle is 9 volt, and then you can switch all the way to the top to 18 volt, which is something I have not seen on a pedal board power at all. And so this could help you if you have some pedals that are a little bit more powerful and need a little bit more power, and you could also bring it down to just regular 9 volt levels for other types of pedals. Now, the next case we're going to check out is the Vertigo Ultra bass case. This is one that I've seen so many people with, and so many people have been loving so much, even myself. Now, the first question people always ask with this case is what's the difference between it and just like an M80 Classic? There's actually a few differences that are actually awesome. Now, the first design thing that's different is that they've kind of made it like kind of a real more sleek and almost like a sleeve look when it comes to the case itself. So it looks more stealthy and more kind of slick versus the other one looks a little bit blockier. It's still slick, but it's just a little bit blockier. And so that's a really nice one. It's even more reinforced foam, and it's a little bit, I feel like it's a little bit stronger. It may be about the same as the Classic, but it definitely is not below the Classic. It's probably even stronger, I would say, just from the overall feel of it. Now, the zipper on this case is a little different because they're trying to make it more sleek. It doesn't have like this big bubble where it goes all the way around, but it's kind of like a slash kind of diagonal thing. So you can fit other things in there a little bit easier. But one feature that has been a bit of a game changer for me is the wheel attachment with this case. So I've been putting this Mono Vertigo case to the test this week. I've been gone for about 2 weeks now, 4 events back to back in different cities, different locations. And I've used this mono case in the airport, used it on gravel, used it in parking lots, used it everywhere. And it has really changed like my whole travel, like just feeling, you know, because now I don't have my base on my back. I can just roll the case straight through the airport, and it's just been so good. But there's only one thing about this case I was like, oh man, that's a little annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. Is that the wheels are so great that whenever you try to sit your base upward with the wheels on, it just kind of rolls down. And so there's a couple of solutions I have for it. One, I would put my backpack, my Flyby Ultra backpack, right in front of it because it's pretty heavy and it just keeps it stable. Now the other way is that I would halfway unstrap my wheels and just allow it to, you know, rest on the little bottom part that they have that's pretty thick. It's like a tire. Now the only issue I have with that in the airport is because the Velcro is so strong, it kind of makes it's really loud when you undo it. So I just most times in the airport just put my backpack in front of it because I don't want to draw attention to myself. So this is an optional thing. It's just an attachment that comes with the case, the Vertigo Ultra, when you buy it. And so it really is cool if you are one of those people like me who just want to roll it, take it off your back. The wheels are really high quality. They're very quiet. They don't like, you know, make any weird sounds or anything. They're kind of like rubber wheels, and so they're pretty silent. Now, another part of this case that's really dope is that the cushion on the back portion when you're carrying it like a backpack is way thicker than the Mono M80 cases. And it feels like really, really nice and really, really comfortable when you put it on your back. Now, the last bag we're going over is the Flyby Ultra backpack. This has been hands down one of the best backpacks I've ever owned. And honestly, I have owned quite a few over my years of touring. If you're a creator and you like to record yourself, carry camera, carry your computer, and a lot of different things to do other stuff when you're on gigs, this is like the perfect bag for that. One of my favorite features is that it actually hooks onto any of your carry-ons or suitcases with this little sleeve on the back, which is really perfect. And even when you separate the bag from the, you know, bulkier side of the bag, it still has that sleeve to be able to slide on, which is really dope as well. Now, my Flyby Ultra backpack, I'm not gonna lie to you, the best backpack I have ever had. And the reason why is because you can carry as much as you need to, but you can also carry as little as you need to because it separates into 2 different backpacks, which is a game changer. Now, it has a lot of compartments, a lot of secret zippers that you probably, like, some people probably didn't even know were there. And honestly, it's just so durable. I put clothes in it, I put gear in it, I put so many things in it, and it just really, really stands the test. Now, a few key features on this Flyby Ultra backpack. The handle on the top is so comfortable and is super, super strong. And so if you ever had to carry it just in your hand, it feels like so nice and cushioned compared to other handles in the past with backpacks that are really thin and cut in your hand. This one doesn't do that at all. Now, the backpack straps are very strong, just like a lot of the other cases and things that they have. And also the backpack on the back end has cushion to kind of cushion on your back, which is really nice. Now, I'm not gonna go through all the different compartments and zippers and things are on this because there are a ton on this case, like so many different compartments. So now the last reason why a lot of musicians buy mono cases is the lifetime warranty. Now, whenever I got my first mono case, I had something happen where it started unraveling or something on the seam or something like that. And so I hit up, you know, I heard about the lifetime warranty and I hit up Mono and I was just like, hey, this is starting to unravel or something. This was in my first year of having the case or so. And so I did that, and literally the next week they sent me a new case. I didn't have to send back my case or anything like that. And that was like one of the greatest things and greatest warranties I've ever seen. I was like, oh wow, this is amazing. When it comes to this warranty, that was the reason why so many people started getting them back when I got started. Now, after doing a little bit of research and talking to some people who are just now getting this the mono cases, this has been kind of like an up and down thing. I think they may have made some policy changes or something with some of their warranty. It's a little bit more limited now than it used to be. I think it's still, good, but from what I hear from a lot of friends, after that 30-day period from buying the case from them, it pretty much is hard to get a repair unless it's something that's definitely on their end and it's a defective product. I don't want to say the lifetime warranty isn't that great anymore, but my thing is that because of how high quality the case is, I actually haven't worried about that at all over the 10 years or more that I've been using the cases. I haven't had to, reach out but one time for one case over all of these years. Now, the only con that all these products have, and I've heard from a lot of musicians, is just the high price point of their products. I'm gonna just say it, if you care about your instrument, spending a high price point to protect it is just the least you can do, because this for me is my livelihood, and so if my instrument gets messed up or destroyed, then that means I'm not gonna be able to put food on my table and also not be able to pay my bills. So paying a little bit of a higher price point for me is okay for me because I'm protecting something that's protecting my livelihood. And the reason so many professional musicians use and trust this case is because of people like me. I've had it for 10 years and it has protected my instrument all these different years for thousands of shows. So if you're interested in checking out this product and you're interested in knowing that and being trustworthy in something you never had before, trust me when I tell you, it's worth it. Now, if you're interested in any of the products that I went over in today's video, they'll all be linked in the description below so you can check them out. And if you want to support this channel, feel free to check out my website, travisdykesmusic.com. And also, if you like this video, feel free to hit that subscribe button and that bell so you're notified when the newest videos are uploaded. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.